These are 5 easy and effective ways to improve your writing. Number 1 is to consume what you want to create. You want to write books? You should probably read them. You don't have to be like a full-time reader and try to get like 100 books a year. No matter what your reading pace, as long as you are reading consistently, it will drastically improve your writing. Especially if it's consuming books in the same genre you want to write in, because then you'll get familiar with that genre and you'll be more accustomed to it and today's market. And of course, you should step out of your comfort zone every once in a while. But ultimately, this tip turns into write what you want to read. What are some of the books that inspired you that you adore? And do you want your story to be like them? Number 2 is kind of weird, but have an interview with your characters. You know those character templates that ask you questions about your characters in third person, like what's their name, what's their favorite food? I invite you to ask them in second person, what's your favorite food? Again, weird one, but it really helped for me personally to really humanize my characters a bit more. It makes them seem like they're real people, and though they're not, our readers don't want to be reminded of that. Number 3 is to reread your favorite books. For me, the first time I read a book is through the lens of a reader. I'm getting used to the characters, the story, the world for the first time, but when I reread the book, I already know what happens, so it's then through the lens of a writer. This is where you'd study the book more, maybe you do some annotations, you'd look at some of the one-liners that you really like. Try to take your time and figure out the structure of the plot, how the author treats their characters. I like to ask myself the question, why do I like this book so much? Number 4 is kind of specific, but set a timer. I usually set mine for 10 or so minutes, and write whatever comes to mind without stopping. This is a great way to get in the habit and also force yourself to not pay attention to the quality of the story. That stuff's for later, that stuff's for editing. And number 5, if you're out of inspiration for any new stories, I suggest combining the elements of your favorite stories. Or just generally compile a list of your favorite things in stories and create a story out of them. Like, what's your favorite character type? What are your favorite world types, plot lines, character arcs, tropes? Take all of that and combine it into one giant story that is not only a story idea, but full of things that you love. That's all. You better like and subscribe. Bye bye!